Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today's video I have this makeup look for you guys, and it was actually the makeup look I was wearing in my last video that I filmed, and I just thought, you know, I liked the look, I might as well film it and show you guys how I got it. If you want to know how I got this look, then just keep on watching. So the palette I'm going to be using today is the Bad Habit Athena palette. I don't know if you can still get this, but it's literally a dupe or like a copycat of the Huda Beauty, I think it's called Desert Dusk palette. Anyways, like it's literally the same shades. I don't know if it's also the same names, but it just looks like this. Literally the Huda Beauty palette, just in a cheaper formulated way. Lately I've just been doing voiceovers for makeup looks, but this time I'm actually talking to you guys again, so woohoo! Our transition shade is gonna be this matte kind of like peachy pink color right here. So that's gonna go in our crease. I'm using a Real Techniques crease brush. And by the way, I do already have my foundation, concealer, and my brows done. I usually leave that part out of my videos. Okay, and I know my foundation is a little bit creased on my eyelids, but it doesn't matter because the makeup's gonna cover it up anyway, so I don't really care about it too much. I can't actually close this eyeball like by itself. I can't fully close it, so it's kind of funny. I had to leave my eye open every time I'm applying eyeshadow on my right eye. My right, your guys' left probably, but my right eyeball. I'm just gonna deepen it up a little bit more. Justice. This purple matte shade called Justice right here. I think I used this last time. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna take this little this Minoso crease brush. It's a little more pointed and it's a little bit thicker, more dense. It's not as fluffy. Yeah, I think I did use this last time. Anyways, I'm just dotting it on the top of the brush, kind of tapping off some of the extra shadow, and I'm just gonna put this below that peachy pink color we did. And it doesn't have to be precise because I'm just kind of doing windshield wiper motions, and then eventually I'm just gonna blend the crease shades later. So I'm just dabbing some of the purple and windshield wipe across my eyes. I'm going over it a couple times just to add some more pigment because it's still fairly light. I want it a little bit darker. So it looks pretty messy. As I said, it don't matter. I'm gonna blend it out in a second. Which I'm gonna take my first more fluffier crease brush, and I'm gonna go back into this first shade called Velour right here that we used, and I'm just going to use that and blend all the harsh lines and just kind of, I guess it's like mixing the two colors together. I'm just gonna blend right over it. I just put a little bit of the eyeshadow on my brush. Only a little bit. Oh yes, and I did get some eyeshadow like over here, but it doesn't matter because you'll see later on I'm gonna fix it. So I'm taking my Too Faced glitter glue. This is like the mini sample size. I still need to buy the full size because this, I use it all the time for all my shimmery eyeshadows or glitter eyeshadows. This is the best base I've ever tried. It's better than any other primer. So I'm applying this over my entire lid space. But when I say this is one of my favorite makeup essential items, it really is. And not only that, a little bit goes a long way. I've had this mini sample size for maybe like 5 months now, and I still haven't even ran out to buy the full size yet. It is pretty pricey though, but I mean, you get what you pay for. So, and I love Too Faced products. Although I'm not really using that much Too Faced products in this tutorial, but Too Faced is one of my favorite brands. Okay, I got this sticky base on, and now I'm taking this dark purple shimmer called Wisdom right here. Oh, not the red, but the purple right there. And I'm going to put it on practically over all my lid space where I put the primer, but I'm gonna try to leave the middle space a little bit more bare for another color in the center. This is just a flat eyeshadow brush and nothing fancy. It doesn't have a brand. I don't know what brand. It's just a flat eyeshadow brush. And I'm first going to start with the outer part of my eye. And I'm trying to keep this more precise, which is why I'm not using my finger for shimmers. I do sometimes because you can get more pigmentation that way. But for the sake of this look, I want it just to stay in this lid space and not go all the way in the crease. Okay, now it's kind of in the outer half of my eye, so I'm going to put it on, oh my gosh, I almost touched my nose. I'm going to put it on the inner half of my eye now. Now on to the other eye. Okay, as you can tell, I didn't leave necessarily super even or like huge middle portions of my lid space open, but it's okay. Like the colors blend really well together, or like they go together very well when I add the other color. So I'm taking this iridescent blue purple shift color called Epic right here. And that's going to go in the rest of our empty lid space. I'm using the same eyeshadow brush. I'm just cleaning it off. And this is the Ulta Beauty Smart's new hue shadow switching pan. Mine looks really dirty because I've used this so much. But this is also a makeup essential. If you don't have it, it definitely... It was only like $5 too. It's so good. It cleans off your brushes in seconds. And I like that because if I want to use the same eyeshadow brush but a different color, I just swipe and I can just switch it. Now I'm putting this color in the center of my lid. Now it doesn't make a crazy huge difference, but like it doesn't stand out that crazy, but it does go together and lighten it up a little bit in the middle of the eyes, so I still like it. If you want to go over the dark purple shade, again, you can. I am a little bit gonna go over that purple shade. I'll go over Epic again in the center. I'm gonna take my e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush. It's kind of like a flat eyeshadow brush, but a little bit fluffier. And I'm gonna use that underneath my lash line, like underneath my eyes. And I'm gonna take the two matte shades we used earlier, Velour and Justice, the pink and purple matte shades, and I'm first gonna start with the purple one called Justice and run that underneath my eyes, and I'm kind of connecting it to the eyeshadow I had from our crease that came all the way over here. I'm like connecting it, and then I'm running it underneath my lash line. I first laid down the purple, and now I'm going to add the peachy pink color on top of the purple. And then I'm just gonna like dust off the brush so there's no eyeshadow product on it. And I'm just gonna blend everything so it's not as harsh of a line, like kind of fluff it out, the eyeshadow. So for the brow shade, I'm using Purity. It is the lightest shade in this palette, but even though it's the lightest shade, it's kind of too dark for me, so I have to apply it very lightly. Yeah, so I apply like barely any of it, just super lightly. And I'm using another Real Techniques brush. This is a base eyeshadow brush, but for like a flat eyeshadow brush, it's pretty fluffy. And I just wanted, I don't know, I'm just using it. Now, I want to do my blush and highlight. I'm really good at going out of order all the time. So I'm taking this NYX powder blush in the shade Angel. I don't know if this even still exists. I've had this for a while. I think I bought it on clearance online from the NYX website for like $4 at the time. It's a really good blush for being super inexpensive. I'm just taking like this angled fluffy brush. I do have a lot of other brushes, but today I didn't want to make a huge makeup mess, so I just grabbed what was like easy just to grab and go to get this makeup tutorial started. So I'm just layering this a little bit, just in like tapping motions. I usually always, no matter what, I always come back to this Real Techniques contour brush for my highlight, and I'm using the Wet n Wild highlighting powder in Golden Flower Crown. You guys have probably seen me use this a couple times now in makeup tutorials. And this highlighter was only, I think, $5 as well, and it's really pigmented for being $5. I I just like this brush for highlighting because it gives the most amount of pigmentation for the highlights. Like, it really picks up the highlighter really good. So I like it. Sometimes I use like a fan brush or a lighter brush if I don't want my highlighter as heavy. But this applies my highlighter the heaviest, so that's usually what I go for, is heavier highlighter, I guess. I'm just putting this on my nose, as you can tell. I'll put a little bit up here on my Cupid's bow with my finger. Try to highlight it. And I just kind of dab it off on my nose. And then use the brush again. Doesn't really make much sense. Doesn't make sense. Here I am just layering it up. Okay. As I said, I go out of order. I didn't even finish the eyes yet. Okay. Now, for eyeliner, I don't ever like filming this on camera, any of the eyeliner stuff, but yeah, because you can't see me use it very well anyways, and it's just a struggle. But anyways, I'm using my e.l.f. liquid eyeliner. This one's actually almost out. I do have a backup of this. It's only $2. Now you can wing this out if you'd like. I never wear winged eyeliner, like ever. If I do, it's super rare. I just follow my eye shape. Because I feel like the eyeliner, even though I'm just following my eye shape and no wing, it still makes my eye look more bold and noticeable, so I like that. I just can't do winged eyeliner for the life of me, and I also think it doesn't suit my eye shape, so I just don't, like, the few times I've done it, I just don't even really like a wing that much either. So for my upper waterline, I actually really like this pencil, this Essence long lasting eye pencil. It doesn't really want to focus because the font is so tiny on this pencil, but this I think was only a couple dollars as well. Essence is super affordable, and I like this because it's retractable and it claims to be 18-hour waterproof. And I also use it at the bottom of my eyes as well, but not all the time. Now, I like this Maybelline Master Precise Skinny Gel Pencil because it's very black on the eyes, and so I like using this on the bottom part of my waterline. But I have to be very careful because since it's a gel, it can get really messy though. And for mascara, I'm using the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. Now, this is not my favorite mascara. It's really good, but at the same time, one, it's not waterproof. I prefer waterproof mascaras. And two, like, it does curl your lashes, but I feel like I have to put so many layers of this mascara on for me to get like really good volume with my eyelashes. My favorite mascara is the Bad Gal Bang Mascara by Benefit. Don't forget your bottom lashes. I layered up the mascara a little bit, and now you can tell that like my eyelashes are there because I have really short lashes. So for the inner corner of the eyes, I'm gonna take this pinky gold duochrome called Medusa, right here. And I'm gonna apply that as our inner corner highlight or inner corner color. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Professional eye crease brush. And this is really small and dense, and this brush is $1. So, one of the best eyeshadow brushes for $1. It really packs on pigment, so you only need a little bit of color. I'm cleaning off my brush so it's clean and I can just spread out the product I already have instead of adding more product. I'm going to be using the Too Faced Melted Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Sugar Cookie. This actually came in a holiday kit with 4 mini liquid lipsticks, if you were wondering, but it's like a nude type color, and we're just gonna top it with some gloss. Ugh, my lips are kind of rough. I always have bad lips when I film videos. I don't know what it is, but my lips are always chapped when I film makeup. Now I'm using this ludicrous, I don't know, Lights lip gloss by Milani in the shade Pinkaroo. It's like an iridescent lip gloss. It has pink, gold, purple, blue shift to it. And I'm applying a super small amount of this. This lip gloss smells like Fruity Pebbles. So to finish the look, I use my Milani Make It Last Matte Setting Spray to set my makeup. So this is the final makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you love fashion and makeup like I do. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye!